Welcome all. This is ISE Component for ISS, in which we are going to demonstrate a security tool. In this demonstration, we are actually using WPA WPS tester tool, which is available for Android devices, which is helpful to demonstrate whether a Wi-Fi network is vulnerable or not. So that tool is actually freely available on Play Store. So we are going to download that tool from the Play Store. So go to the Play Store and search for WPS WPA tester. You have to click on the first APK. Click click on it, install. I have already installed it. So I will open this app. So basically this app, or we can say this tool, is used to detect vulnerability of Wi-Fi network. So on what basis it actually detects is that Wi-Fi uses some security protocols such as WEP, which is uh, which is wired equivalent privacy. Then advanced version of the protocols are such as WPA, which is known as Wi-Fi protected access, which internally uses TKIP, which is temporary key generator integrity protocol, and also it uses AES protocol. Then advanced version of it is WPA2 and WPA3. So the Wi-Fi networks which are using WPA, WPA2 and WPA3 are more reliable and less vulnerable to the attack. So sometimes WPA protocol Wi-Fi are also vulnerable. So basically this tool is a utility to check whether this Wi-Fi network are vulnerable or not. So currently my nearby some one Wi-Fi network is there which is named as Helios 300. So after clicking on it, we can detect that whether it is vulnerable or not. So after clicking on it, it will perform some security checks on it, and it will give us whether it is vulnerable or not. So it is showing that this access point is potentially vulnerable. So it will also provide some other options such as it has also its compatible desktop app, so from which we can also uh, check the vulnerability. And to crack the password of this vulnerable network, we can also try all pin combinations or custom pin combinations, or these are some options such as brute force, Belkin, Arcadine or Pixel Dust, which are disabled because these options are only available when your Android device is rooted. So when your Android device is rooted, you can use these options to actually crack the password of this Wi-Fi network, and you can connect to it. So if your device is not rooted, then you can only able to check whether that Wi-Fi network is vulnerable or not. So currently it is showing that Helios 300 is actually using WPS or either WPA security, but its password is actually vulnerable, so that it is also giving indication that this access point is potentially vulnerable. So that is all about this security tool. Thank you for watching this demonstration.